Gemini, right? Now that we're back where we are, right? Let's get into it. So Gemini, what I'm seeing for you guys, I'm going to start the video based off of Gemini, right? What I see for you, Gemini, it feels as though you guys have been trying your hardest to hold on to a relationship, right? Hold on to it, want to take it for the long term, want to go further than what it is already, right? I see new love. I see some of y'all finna start families. Some of y'all finna get new information on family. Some of y'all finna have a new way of perceiving love in regards to the way you was raised and like curiosity with like, you know, what it takes to have a happy family, happy life. That's what I feel with this. Some of y'all are finna get into the idea of having kids, or some of y'all can end up pregnant as well. I want to tell y'all that. You got the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. This is really you feeling like the way you live your life has to be followed by rules, and I feel like you're going to be evaluating that for whatever reason. Because really, you guys have been trying to find new love, some of y'all, but you always ended up in like the idea of how you think it's supposed to be. With my Geminis, you feel like love has to be a certain way. You think it has rules and protocols, and I feel like this is what is changing with you guys because it feels like you're holding on to situations in regards to the way you were raised or the way that your values are, right? What you think a relationship should be versus what a relationship really is. So I see you guys being more curious in regards to having longer term relationships, especially when it comes to the direction you want those to go in. It feels like you're going to be picking between some of y'all between two people. Others of you is really you picking how you want to assess a situation and how you want to go forward because you have a new curiosity when it comes to family. You have a new curiosity when it comes to new love. There could be also situations in your family that's going through like some chaotic shifts, especially with like the younger generation, like children or something like that. So you guys have been forever trying to hold on to something and balance something out. Be on the lookout for a Libra as well. I feel like they have a lot of influence in regards to this Mercury retrograde for you guys. If not a Libra, then another air sign. I see fire and water and earth, but this just in general, right? You guys have been holding on to family that you're going to be having conversations with as well, for whatever reason. The conversations that you have with your family is going to be based off of the way you feel like things were raised or the way you feel like things should be and stuff like that. You're healing things from the past, but you're still going through these toxic situations about finding yourself, especially through your relationships. Some of you guys are being motivated. Some of you guys are being motivated to travel and see your options and see what the world has to offer you and stuff like that. I see that being a thing for you guys. I see a new love for you guys, and I see you guys trying to being curious and starting new families and like, new information coming in about your family and stuff like that. Balancing out what you hear with your decisions. Feels like people come to you and tell you things about relationships, and you're going to be able to make your own decisions in regards to the directions you want those to go in. Watch. New information comes in about relationships, and it allows you to make a choice. The things that you hear allow you to figure out who you want in your life and why. That's what I'm seeing going on for my Geminis. You guys are motivated. Some of y'all are motivated to travel. Y'all can't wait to travel. Some of y'all have been trying forever to, in regards to your options for success, but I see you being very much interested in working on that, especially if it's about like spirituality and truth for some of y'all. Some of y'all are going to get deeper into that as well. I feel that. But overall, the Ten of Pentacles, I can see a lot of you guys in a relationship that you want to, pursue further. It's like you've been holding on to this codependent situations about who you are. Gemini, you let other people tell you how you feel. And that's what you're going to stop doing is what I feel with this. Because you think that love has rules and it doesn't. The only rules it has is the rules that you follow. Just a little game to put on y'all. You know, that's just what I'm seeing from my Geminis, right? That's all I'm seeing from my Geminis. You keep trying to hold on to certain relationships, but this new love and the new ways that you want to go about your family is going to make you a little bit more curious with that. Trying to be this part of you that follows all the rules, you're going to end up eventually making your own decisions on how you want to live your life. How you live your life is how you live your life. You have a new interest with like longer term relationships as well. Like you're not going to be dating just today. You're going to want longer things. Because I feel like you guys have been part of third party situations, or there's been situations in which you had to be cordial that you're going to be done doing. So that's what I'm seeing for my Geminis. Be on the lookout for a Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and a Leo. Libra as well. Cancer. Felt the need to say that. Whew. Okay. Cancer. This reading is going to be from my Cancer. Spirit, angels, guides. What messages do you have for my Cancers? Oh yeah, Gemini, be aware of your enemies. So I felt the need to say that. Whoops. Anyway, what messages do you have for my Cancers? What messages do you have for my Cancers? Okay. Anything you didn't understand in the past, you're going to heal from, and it's going to provide you with some type of motivation. Some of y'all are going to be motivated to look more into the medical field. Others of you are going to be more motivated to get more into your music, especially if you haven't been researching these things or things that come with some type of project or something like that. I feel like creativity is going to be a thing. Some of y'all is going to be healing in the situations in which you didn't have all the details on. Cancers. What messages do you have for my Cancer spirit? Okay. First card fell out. Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Have faith in your dreams. Creative moon. Waxing crescent moon. A fiery climax approaches. Yeah. Ooh. I see sex for some of y'all too. Sex. Bottom of the day. Prosperity lies ahead. The answers that you need are coming. Be on the lookout for a Taurus, a Gemini, a Cancer, and another Aries. Or another Cancer and the Aries as well. I see sex for some of y'all. You haven't got to the rock bottom, but this depression you've been in, I don't see you being by yourself for too long. A lot of you. Or whatever that is, right? This is what I feel with this spirit. What messages do you have for my Cancers? Give me 9 cards on my Cancers. What's going on for them for this Mercury Retrograde, spirit? What's going on for them for this Mercury Retrograde? For my Cancers. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you guys are lacking details on a certain relationship, or it's like in regards to some of you, y'all been holding on to one. Y'all been holding on to a long ass relationship. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with like, it's like a secret relationships or relationships that you keep in secret or something like that. The relationships that some of y'all is in regards to the ones you keep hidden. The hidden relationships that you have with people. I see that it's been a burden to be cooperative with certain situations, especially if y'all been dealing with a Libra or another Pisces or yeah, or an air sign. What's going on with this? Whew. Okay. I see a Leo, I see a Libra, I see a Pisces. What's going on with my cancers? Okay, I see you guys. I see that you're on the lookout for a Scorpio as well. Something that already ended for you guys. I see you guys keep expecting more from it, but you're gonna get a rude awakening about that. So say that some of you guys were like part of a relationship that you kept to yourself, right? I feel like the burden of that is the fact that you still have to be cooperative with other people, and I feel like there's going to be things that are said to you by other people. Could be a particular person, it doesn't have to be. I see new love for some of y'all. I see happiness for you guys moving on. Cancer. I don't know if you're a part of a third party situation or if you've been holding on to a third party situation. I see you something coming to light or like you really being happy in general with whatever you've been holding. Say that you were waiting for something to come to light as well. I feel like whatever's hidden, somebody's going to say something and that's going to allow you to move on. But also, you guys are going to kind of quietly get away from something that you keep to yourself. So kind of, okay, I'm not dealing with this. Kind of slowly easing your way into that. Others of you, it's not even the case with that. I see you guys are burdened by the work that you do or like the environment that you're in because of what people say to you or whatever. And I see that like the relationships you've been holding on to have been making you very emotional. So I see you guys having new interest in finding your happiness with like traveling or like distancing yourself from people who have something to say to you. Say that this is an air sign or a Leo or a Libra or just people who like situations have been balancing out with how burdened you felt when it comes to like new love or like new ways of feeling. And I feel like if that's the case, you've been holding on to something you've been trying to be cordial with, but it's also allowing you to find your happiness in it, which whatever's going on. I see that whatever is hidden from you or was hidden from you, I see that somebody has something that they want to say to you or really have a conversation with you about, probably from a distance, doesn't have to be, but it feels like this person has a lot to convey to you about what they know for whatever reason, from what they know. Could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, could be a Libra, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Some of you guys, there was like a long term relationship that you were in, and it was like a big ass burden with like the emotions that came with it. Feel like you get like very emotional, and I feel like if that's a thing for you, Cancer, a lot of this has to do with like you guys, kind of pulling back, but at the same time still trying to be cordial so that you can have your happiness, or like still trying to cooperate with a situation. Some of y'all been dealing with like a third party situation or like a love triangle. Some of y'all. But really, your emotion is about like what you know is going to allow you to move forward. Knowing how you feel, deciding off how you feel, becoming more wise by how you feel as you move on from relationships, as you see deceptive behavior in other people. That could be you being deceptive as well. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Something that already ended, it's like you expect more to blow up in the face of it or whatever. It's like you expect more of a boom. Boom. Whatever you were lacking details on in regards to like a past relationship that's been burdening you allows you to find new love or something like that. And I feel like you've been healing with what you've been holding on to because it could be hurting you, trying to be cordial with something that is shown to you. Some of you, there's going to be new love shown to you. And I see you guys being happy and moving on during this Mercury Retrograde. Cancers, I don't know if y'all got a new love situation or if there's something going on, but I like this for you. Have faith in your dreams. A new climax approaches. Some of y'all finna get sex. I'm telling y'all. Cancer. Leo, right? Leo. Leo. What's going on for you guys during Mercury retrograde? What's going on for my Leos during Mercury retrograde? Leos. Leos, what's going on with y'all for Mercury retrograde? Clarify this. One more. Okay, Leos, right off the bat. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. For some of you, I see a home situation, groups of friends, and you feeling lost. Others of you, I feel like if you've been having a hard time manifesting, something's going to bring the faith back, but I feel like it's going to be after a period of you kind of really going within with this solitude card here. Yeah, that's what I feel with this. Spirit. What messages do you have for my Leos during this Mercury retrograde? What's going on for my Leos during Mercury retrograde? Spirit. What's going on for my Leos during Mercury retrograde? Okay. Expect powerful change. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like this is coming up for you guys pretty soon, especially with the full moon in Capricorn, new moon eclipse. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is definitely on its way, is what I feel with this. What's going on with my Leos during this Mercury retrograde? Yeah. Have faith in your dreams, even if you do find yourself feeling more lonely. I feel like this is really so that you could really recognize where you need to be more organized. Yeah, emotions are running high. Luck is on your side. Show the world the real you. Be on the lookout for a Sagittarius and an Aquarius. I see Capricorn here as well. Expect powerful change when it comes to the past. The ending of a tough cycle is approaching. I feel like you guys are intuitively aware of that. Have faith in your dreams if you feel alone or if you feel like you have to do things by yourself. It's going to be like a retrospective period for you guys. What's going on for my Leos during this Mercury retrograde spirit? Okay, some of you guys don't got the best of memories when it comes to the past. Like, especially when it comes to like a toxic situation or a sexual connection for some of you. I see you guys have moved on from that, or you are in the process of moving on from that. You guys are in the process of moving on from something toxic. What's the Six of Cups doing here? Truth in regards to the past. What's this Devil card doing here? Okay. Ooh. Six of Swords. What's this here from? Four of Swords. Oh, ooh. Okay. I like that. What's the Ace of Swords doing here? Okay. Yeah, okay. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Full card. Okay, yeah. And what is the Four of Swords doing here for my Leos? Thank you. Yeah, okay. Okay, bottom of the deck. I see you guys, some of you guys have traveled recently or moved. Some of you guys are going to be focusing on expressing how you feel, especially when it comes to your family. There's somebody who's in and out of your life, and I feel like you're going to be expressing how you feel about that, especially when it comes to your family or somebody like that. For some of you, it's an Aries or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. I see Capricorn here as well. Scorpio. It's going to be some type of past truth that you either get wind about or that you really you get curious about. It's like you want to learn the truth, or you become a little bit more curious about like what's going on in the past regarding some type of truth, some type of clarity. Some of you guys, it's on a Capricorn, or a lot of this could have happened last year with that being Capricorn season, but really You guys have been stressed about something that's toxic in your past, and I see it's allowing you to have a new beginning for whatever reason this is. Some of you guys, this was based off of sex, especially with like a past situation. Others of you, it's just really something that you felt bound to or you felt stuck in, right? For my Leos, I see you guys moving on. To be honest, I see you guys moving on. But I feel like it's after you kind of withdraw and cut something off. This is going to bring a big change in you, change the way you go, change the risks that you take, change the way that you perceive things. You know, curiosity kills the cat. Leo. Curiosity kills the cat, especially when it comes to the truth. So watch what you're curious about. Expect powerful change with the past, because I feel like if you've been having a hard time manifesting, something is going to bring to light, or like really some type of truth is what you're going to be curious about, or you're going to get new information in regards to the past. And I feel like the stress, your biggest thing for Mercury retrograde is stress, Leo, because it's the Nine of Swords, you know, that mental stress over the truth in the past that you've been withdrawing from. I see you guys hearing new information and taking risks to cut something off, or to also change who you are, or something like that. But you guys, I don't like this for you guys, because you guys are in this devil energy. Watch the way you go about situations, because I feel like the ending of a tough cycle is approaching, but this is in your energy. You know, this treacherous, or this like vindictive, or whatever's been stressing you out. I feel like there's a lot that has to do with what's been going on, but like recognize where this is still your energy. You know, this sexual, you know, it's sexual. It's seductive, but it's obsessive. It's it's the devil. You know, you got to recognize where past situations is making you toxic, even moving forward. So recognize that. Just chill out with certain things. Don't go above and beyond situations, taking risks, stressing about the risks that you take, especially when it comes to sex. For whatever reason that is, you taking risks on sex is stressing you out, or whatever the fuck. Just chill out. I see you guys moving on and pulling back from people, but then going through like some very deep ass transformation for whatever reason this is. Some of you guys it's revolving around your sexuality, because you got the Scorpio card and then you got this devil card here. These is like two very sexual charges. This is transformation. This is sex. Some of y'all is going to change the way y'all have sex with people, or something like that. Or this Mercury retrograde. Something about your sexuality could change or uplift or something like that. The sex life could change, basically. Leo. Especially over past events that you've been moving on from regarding sex, or regarding things that you've been obsessing about. Like you've been worried about something that you feel like you have to deal with, or something like that. That's what I see from my Leos. From my Leos. Finally got a piece of the pie. Finally got a piece of the pie. Was that Leo? Oh. Virgo, right? This is going to be for you guys. This reading right here is going to be for my Virgos. So keep in mind that these readings are general. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're going to see what's going on for my Virgos during Mercury retrograde. Virgos. What's going on with my Virgos during Mercury? Ooh. That's a lot, Virgo. Okay. For some of you guys, this is like a home situation from your past, or the way you grew up. Something about that. It's like you're lacking the details of how, like, not to carry the world on your shoulders, but really that you don't have to go with the flow of everything when it comes to following somebody else's lead, is what I feel with this. Something's coming back around, but I feel like it's going to be with like less of a ill intent, but it can make you sad though. is what I feel with this. I don't know. I don't like the way I said that, but hey, that's what I'm feeling with this. What's going on for my Virgos during this Mercury retrograde, Spirit? Mercury retrograde. What's going on with my Virgos for Mercury retrograde? Okay. Be on the lookout for a Gemini as well as a Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. The answers that you need are coming. One more. An Aquarius, bring love into the situation. This is what I feel with this. Yeah. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. Yeah. Some of you, this is like this could be the group that you are around and like the close bonds that you deal with. Family for some of you, others of you is health and like communications with how you want to deal with the changes of your diet and shit like that. I don't know. Finally got a piece of the pie. I see you letting go of things you don't understand. Or you like understanding. Some of you guys, this is like the group of people that you're around that you let your emotions in now. That you're being very stubborn towards, or that you were stubborn towards. What we got going on for my Virgos during Mercury retrograde? Okay. Y'all have been in your head about something. This Eight of Swords. For some of you, it's something that you either got bored with or you felt like you couldn't keep. And I see you guys, this was like destined for you to recognize a strong way of feeling about something. Some of y'all are focused on new love as well. But you go through this thing where you worry about like how other situations played out, how other people perceive things, how other people perceive relationships should be. You care a lot about what people think, some of y'all. This is Wheel of Fortune. I see y'all having sex too. Some of y'all. Some of y'all are getting bored with the sex that you do have. Y'all are trying to spice some things up. I see you guys trying to become a little different when it comes to your sexuality, like present yourself in a more sexual way or something like that. What's going on with my Virgos? For this Mercury retrograde. Okay. Some of y'all feel like y'all were missing opportunities, but that's starting to change because a lot of things are starting to happen in your favor now, especially career-wise or something like that for my Virgos. I like this. I like this. I like this. The universe been kicking things in the high gear for y'all. Some of y'all holding back from y'all mom or like some type of feminine energy so that you can really find your own emotional stability. Some of you guys feel like you have to move because you keep defending yourself in certain situations. I see you guys have been stressing yourself out about like things you lost interest in. And I feel like that's part of what makes you move forward. You know it's destined for you to defend yourself in regards to what makes you comfortable, right? For some of y'all, especially when it comes to like your sexuality, some of you guys, this is revolving around Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Pisces. Doesn't have to be Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah. Whoever you ain't been talking to, that's gonna change. I feel like it's gonna allow you to heal. For real, for real. Especially if there's somebody who you've been pulling back from, you've been so worried about moving or traveling. You've been holding back from doing so. And I feel like You get bored with toxic situations regarding feminine energies or a particular person. So I see further down the line, you're gonna be defending what you feel like makes you comfortable, or the reason that you feel like you need to focus on yourself for whatever reason. I see you guys pulling back and working on your looks, and starting to love yourself. Mhm. Loving yourself. Some of y'all been worried so much about a toxic situation that is pushing you to love yourself. You've been pulling back from that, and it's allowing you to move forward, especially if it's like in family or groups of people or your job. And that's what I'm talking about. Your job, a group of people in your family, going to be a very big impact, especially on details that you feel like you never got. You guys are focused on new love, but I feel like a lot of this has to do with you being attracted to something that's very toxic as well. You know that what you're attracted to is really something that you shouldn't be touching. So recognize where further down the line you will be defending about what you want. Defending about what you want. You reach for things you know you shouldn't be reaching for. Some of y'all. Some of y'all are dealing with something based off of sex with somebody who's in and out of your life. And then you're going to be a little bit defensive in regards to like the communication, or defensive in regards to like how you handle that situation or something like that. So recognize where that comes from, because I feel like a lot of this has to do with emotion, about the way y'all speak to each other and how long something's been taking or something like that. I don't know. You guys are pulling back, focusing on your looks, and becoming emotionally independent. That's what I feel with this. Some of y'all having ideas that y'all been holding back on. I see you working on those. Somebody been in and out of your life, fucking the shit out y'all. I see y'all trying to resist that. Some of y'all, right? This Eight of Swords, this Four of Cups, and this Wheel of Fortune. You've been so worried about like what you lost that you need to recognize that everything is working in your favor. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut up. What was that, Virgo? Yeah, that was Virgo. Some of y'all, this has a lot to do with feminine energy, whether that be your mom or whatever. This is going to be from my Libras. Spirit, angels, guides. What messages do you have for my Libras? What messages do you have for my Libras? For this Mercury retrograde. What messages do you have for my Libras? For my Libras. For my Libras. Okay, Libra. So first thing that I'm seeing is you don't always have to lead the way, especially when it comes to like the past. Don't try to control the situation, because this is bringing you back to life, especially financially for some of y'all. Others of you, I feel like you're getting rid of things you don't need so that you can have this new prosperity in your life. Yeah, you'll be healing from things that you come to know or things that you hear about that you haven't been listening to. Feels like you've been ignoring certain shit that is being brought right back to your face. And like, you know what? I gotta get rid of this. What's going on, my Libras? I see cleansing. I see you guys cleaning your house. Especially toward the end of the retrograde. What's going on, my Libras? What's going on, my Libras? During this Mercury retrograde. Okay. Be on the lookout for a Pisces during this Mercury retrograde. What's going on with my Libras for? Wow, okay. Yeah, be on the lookout for a Pisces, Blue Moon, North Node. Have faith in your dreams, right? But balance spirituality with practicality. Believe in the impossible. Step out of your comfort zone. Try things you ain't never tried for. You know, coming back to life is a lot of this has to do with your emotions. Bottom of the day. Yeah, show the world the real you. It's time to give rather than take, because your dreams need a practical plan. So, be on the lookout for Aquarius, Taurus as well. Spirit, when it comes to my Libras, what's going on with them? What's going on with my Libra spirit? Libras. For this Mercury Retrograde, okay. Libras, you guys have been pulling back from people, even though you're still holding on to them. What's going on with my Libras? I feel like new information is going to come in about what you hold on to. What's going on with this? It's going to motivate you. Whatever you've been pulling back from is going to motivate you and allow you to make a final decision. So it's going to allow you to change your whole life changing, especially when it comes to what you hold on to. You're making final decisions on what you want to keep and what you want to let go of. Especially when it comes to people who support you, people who hold on to you, and people that you hold on to. You're making final decisions on where you want your life to be. You're changing your mind about the life that you want to live. Libra? Yeah. I see you being very cooperative with somebody who you want to invest in and who wants to invest in you as well. Some of y'all, this is business. Others of you, it's a person. The way y'all been making money, I feel like y'all ain't been trying to walk away from that, but it feels like there's things that, if you were single in the past, let's talk about it. You couldn't walk away from a third-party situation. Some of you, others of you, there was somebody cheating in the mix. Feels like you've been taking risks on things that you keep to yourself, but it stresses you out. Like who you used to be, defending yourself so that you can move forward, or like whatever the fuck that is. You guys have been pulling back from whatever you've been holding on to, but I feel like it's been allowing you to change your mind, or it's really been making you more curious about like why you hold on to things. This Ace of Wands, right, is making you you're doing new things. Some of y'all are meeting new people. Others of you, you're motivated to change your life in regards to what you hold on to, but also how you organize your life, the way that you balance your practical life with your love life. Some of y'all are motivated to pick a direction of where you want to live. It feels like you guys have been expecting to pull back from something or whatever. This Five of Swords is telling me that like you were going through this thing where you're reassessing things, especially when it comes to the company that you keep. For some of you, it's like friends or your environment. What I feel with this, you're going to be looking very closely and like, do I feel right around these people? I don't know. I don't know if I vibe with y'all anymore or something like that. Watch. A lot of this has to do with your feelings too. Judging other people, changing your mind about the people that you judge, that you've been holding on to. Because some of y'all have been going through this thing where you silently judge people, or you kind of look at people in a certain way that you don't need to be doing. And I feel like you're going to be curious about a certain person and try to be cooperative with them. Some of y'all is a Capricorn. Others of you are Pisces or a fire sign. There's not really too many emotions in here. That's what you guys are missing, is your emotions. You guys need more emotions. You guys are getting rid of things based off of thoughts, and I don't see like any emotions in here at all, Libra. I don't see not one emotion in here. All of it is money. Yeah, I feel like you poured all your emotions out, especially on something that you got over. I feel like you guys are getting over things, but don't use sex to cover up your emotions, some of y'all. But also, It's like you wanted something, but you pulled back from it because of whatever you learned about it, or whatever you heard about it, or whatever news you get. I see you being motivated to make a decision on a particular person who's probably been holding on to you too. But I see that you're going to be picking a direction based off of you changing your mind about trying to be cordial in a certain situation. Like, why would I deal with that? Why would I have to go with what somebody else says? It's okay to follow somebody else's lead, especially if you pull back but about whatever you were motivated to do about a direction you wanted to go in. It feels like you expected somebody to pull back too. It feels like as you pull back, the other person pulled back. Whatever you've been holding on to is allowing you to judge the situation with a different way, allowing you to change your mind about it. I see you receiving information on a certain person that is in your environment or somebody who you've been holding on to. And I feel like you're still going to be holding on to them. I see a lot of you guys working as well. Some of you guys are going to be getting higher education when it comes to your work, or that's going to be a source of what you want to learn. You want to learn more about how to get higher positions in life. Education is going to be something that sparks your interest. Others of you is creative writing, um, news, things online, forums, documents. It's going to be something that, you know, you're going to be making decisions on what you want to keep and what you want to let go of, basically. Especially when it comes to a person who gives you the motivation to make that decision. I feel that somebody's going to give you the motivation to let them go or to hold on to them. You'll know the difference. You'll know the exact difference of what I'm talking about, Libra. What was in your overall energy, right? Judgment. You're changing your life, Libra. Top to bottom. Cleaning your house, coming to life, deciding to end things, having communications based off of what you've learned about things. Some of y'all have learned a person and be like, you know what? I can deal with this. Some of y'all finna have like work collaborations as well, like people who you network with, who you're supposed to meet. You're gonna meet them. Yeah, like people who you're meant to meet, you're gonna meet those, especially the ones that you're meant to hold on to, or the ones that you need to be holding on to. You're gonna notice the difference. Your actions are going to be having a new beginning as well. The way you act, the way you do things, the way you perceive yourself, the way people perceive you. People are going to see that you're more organized. You're going to be more. You're going to be more motivated to be supportive. You're going to be more motivated to be a working person. I see you guys focusing a lot on work. I don't see like love being a focus on you guys at all. I see you guys have been holding on to things, but you're just really assessing situations. Like it's like you're reading people. Y'all are like reading people for real. That was my Libra. That's what I'm saying for my Libras. This video is going to be for my Scorpios. Scorpio, this is the message I have for you guys. So take it resonance, leave it doesn't. This is what I see going on for you guys during Mercury season, Mercury Retrograde. Spirit, what's going on for my Scorpios during Mercury Retrograde? What's going on with my Scorpios during Mercury Retrograde? What's going on with my Scorpios during Mercury Retro, okay? Peace and joy. Some of y'all finna find happiness in a past situation as well. Like, you're finna find happiness. You're finna see the brighter side of something. Especially if you're gonna be a little bit more vulnerable with how you see commitments, how you see that being vulnerable is allowing you to find the happiness that you need, is what I feel with this. Especially with things that you feel like you're not free from or feel like you have to deal with. Some of y'all are finna get like somebody coming back around, like in regards to the way you live or a choice you didn't make with a home situation or something like that. Somebody might even show up at your house. Some of y'all. Not all of y'all. But this could be vice versa. What's going on with my Scorpios during Mercury Retrograde? Okay. Conclusions are within reach when it comes to the past. Take the time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Your commitment is being tested. Do you want to stay in something or do you want to go? That's what I feel with this. It's your choice. Being vulnerable is more or less a personal thing. Be on the lookout for a Pisces, balanced spirituality with practicality, prosperity lies ahead. Nothing yet is set in stone. So your commitment is being tested. I feel like that has a lot to do with this. Especially if somebody who you know is coming back around, especially if you grew up with this person, live with this person, or someone who you are living with or something like that. You haven't made that choice yet, or where you want to stay or who you want to stay with or something like that. Spirit, what messages you got going on for my Scorpios? What messages y'all got going on for my Scorpios for Mercury retrograde? Okay. Some of this has to do with family or your success. What's this about for my Scorpios? Or a commitment? For some of y'all, it's like an old best friend or something like that. Somebody who knew your family or somebody who you were close to. What's going on with my Scorpio? Or your name, the way people look at you. I feel like you guys are disinterested because some of you guys feel like you have to change. There's a new opportunity for y'all. That's what I feel with this. For the Mercury retrograde for my Scorpios. Some of y'all got like a new job opportunity or a new way of making money. Keep that up. What's this? Yeah. If y'all feel like y'all on the outside of a situation, I feel like it's a lot of it's because you're single. And you've been holding on to something. Some of y'all been holding on to the old ways of making money, but I feel like that ain't gonna be something y'all do for too long. Woo, okay, whoa. For my Scorpios, what's going on for them? Okay, drama. Somebody blames you for this new opportunity and love that you probably went after or something like that. Some of y'all, but I feel like somebody's toxic in your life emotionally, and I see you having a new job and a new love interest, Scorpio. And like further down the line, I see some of y'all becoming more organized when it comes to family situations so that you can let go of certain things. I feel like this is like the prelude to something. Like somebody shows you that you not feeling like yourself is going to provide you with new opportunities. Anytime you can't be yourself around things, it's going to show you the opportunities that you're missing because of you not being yourself. Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles, right? Then you got the Queen of Cups, and then you got the Princess of Pentacles. Some of y'all are dealing with two people, others of you, there's like commitments or the way you were born, or like, especially when it comes to like family or people, close friends that you're having new opportunities with, conversations that you're having. A lot of this about like you doing things for yourself financially, but also being very emotional about these new ways of making money for your success. You guys have been feeling a little disinterested. For some of you, it's in regards to like a friendship. Others of you, it's about like somebody who you know is being deceptive. It feels like you know somebody who you close to is lying or is deceiving you, trying to embarrass you, changing your mind on how you feel about them. Scorpio. Somebody who know your family or somebody who been around your family, somebody who know your name. Some of you, it's like someone who you deal with because you have to be around them. But I feel like you don't like being around them. I'm gonna keep it real. And I feel like you being as single as you are, you feel like you're on the outside of certain things, especially if it brings drama around you. I feel you having conversations about money, but also it's like you're trying to avoid drama with somebody. Trying to avoid drama with somebody who you feel like is toxic. Who'll try to manipulate you emotionally, probably say certain shit to get under your skin or the way you feel about certain things. You guys are disinterested with something that you don't like. And I feel like this person knows you don't like them, or vice versa. You don't like this person, Scorpio. Somebody who you're close to, somebody else, a friend who turned into like an enemy or some shit like that. You don't like this person now. And I feel like the drama is coming from this person for whatever reason. Some sneaky shit was going on with somebody from the past or something like that. Probably between two people. Doesn't have to be. Somebody is blamed. Some of y'all could have dealt with somebody who, was dealing with somebody. And this person blames you for you having new opportunities or something like that. That's weird as fuck. Some of you guys, this person's in your family. Others of you, this person knows your family. I don't feel like you like this person now. Deceptive ways, and you guys are trying to ignore like somebody who you knew. But I feel like you still hold on to them for whatever reason. You deal with them for a specific reason. You're trying to ignore a certain person now. Y'all trying to avoid somebody. That's what I feel with the Scorpio. Y'all trying to avoid somebody. Wow. Something you feel like you have to deal with. That's crazy. I felt that. Y'all are trying to avoid somebody, Scorpio. The hell? Somebody who you know coming back around. Somebody who's been around the town that you live in or knew the way you grew up. Somebody in your family. You can't make a choice on that. That's hard. How do you choose somebody that you're avoiding, Scorpio? Scorpio, I don't know who y'all avoiding, but y'all are avoiding somebody. Or you're trying to avoid some type of conflict, whichever one. It feels like you don't want to get into it with somebody. Okay. Spirit, angels, guys. What messages do you have for my Sagittarius during this Mercury retrograde? What's going on with that? My Sagittarius with this Mercury retrograde. What's going on with that? For my Sagittarius during this Mercury retrograde. What's going on with that? Okay. One more. What's going on for my Sagittarius during this Mercury retrograde coming up? What's going on for my Sagittarius during this Mercury retrograde coming up? Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Damn. Okay, so Sagittarius, some of you guys have like a past commitment that you're healing from, but it's making you even more sad. Some of you guys are aware that you're not done with something, or that there's like there's not a rock bottom in regards to what you've been holding on to, or also like whatever assets you feel like you were trying to protect, or whatever this is. What's going on with my Sagittarius during Mercury retrograde? What messages do you have for my Sagittarius regarding Mercury retrograde, Spirit? What messages do you have for my Sagittarius for Mercury retrograde? What messages do you have for Mercury retrograde, Spirit? For my Sagittarius. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. Full moon in Cancer. Show the world the real you. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Adjustments are required. Take time to breathe out. Some of you guys need to be on the lookout for a Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo. Balance spirituality and practicality. A new start is coming. Don't let pride get in your way. That's crazy as hell because I know exactly who they talk. Let me shut up. Spirit. Whatever issue reaches resolution, I still feel like it makes you sad. Show the world the real you so that you can heal. There's a past commitment where you and your loved ones are safe. Adjustments are required, though, for whatever reason. Take time to breathe out. Spirit, angel, God. What messages do you have for my Sagittarius for this Mercury retrograde? Messages do you have? Okay. I see you guys getting a lot of attention. For whatever reason this is, I see you guys getting attention, feeling successful, especially in regards to the past commitments. Ooh, yeah. Some of you guys are going to be very attractive, and the attention that you get is going to be A1. But I feel like there's something in regards to like toxic situations that you're going to get attention on as well, especially when it comes to a particular person who you know is toxic. Some of you guys are going to be having sex with somebody too. I see Aries, Capricorn. What's going on with my Sagittarius for Mercury retrograde? Others of you, there's a situation you have to deal with that's toxic. Yeah. Oh, what's this Queen of Wands doing here? What's this Queen of Wands doing here? I see you guys are standing in your power. Wheel of Fortune, karma, fate, right? What's the Devil card doing here? King of Swords. Ooh, this is okay. Damn. Okay, what's the Seven of Swords doing here? Damn, Sagittarius. Fuck. Ah. What's the Wheel of Fortune doing here for my Sagittarius? Fuck. Everything was going so well. What's the Wheel of Fortune doing here? Okay, Three of Pentacles. What's the King of Swords doing here for my Sagittarius? What's the King of Swords doing here for my Sagittarius? Ah, damn, heartbreak. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius. I see Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. Okay, so you guys have been making a decision on like a long-term commitment or some relationship that like you're meant to have, or like you have a lot of hope for, right? You guys have been getting attention, but it's like you're trying to avoid making some type of commitment for some of y'all, or like you're trying to avoid hanging on to something, right? I feel like there's somebody in your past who you're moving on from, but I feel like you're trying to be cordial with them at the same time, or you're trying to really deal with them in regards to dealing with another person, some of you. Something from your past was very toxic, and I feel like somebody has something they want to say that can really hurt your feelings. Damn, Sagittarius? Is somebody out to hurt your fucking feelings? It seems like you're trying to avoid somebody saying something, or like you overthinking what somebody has to say, but some of y'all are overthinking what you're trying to move on from. This is a toxic situation. I see somebody saying something and they're hurting your heart. For real, for real. Some of y'all, it's like an enemy. Others of you, you're getting attention from somebody who's attractive, and I see you having sex with them. Somebody who you knew in your past, or somebody who's been around you. You guys are trying to avoid what somebody has to say, or like avoid making a decision on what you have to say. You're committed to being cordial with something you separating from anyway. as much as you're trying to be cordial, I see you separating from it, or at least being hurt by the situation. It feels like you're trying to be cooperative, or you're trying to understand something, and it's still just gonna hurt you. Toxic. Could have been somebody who you was having sex with, or somebody where sex was based on the situation, or something around them lines. I feel like y'all were trying to commit to something, but it's like it's fate for something to be shown as toxic. Or some of y'all, this was like a Capricorn or a karmic relationship, or you getting attention on, like, things that's meant to happen, that things that you're meant to separate from for whatever reason. Sagittarius. You guys have been trying to keep the peace in the situation, but I see you guys being hurt anyway. Show the world the real you. It's something that you standing in your power in too. I see that. I see you standing in your power and being yourself. And I see your environment vibrating off that. There's a toxic situation. Somebody got something they want to say to you, and I feel like it's gonna hurt your feelings, or it's gonna break your heart. That's what I feel. King of Swords. Somebody is an enemy, or they got something that they plotting on, or some shit like that. I don't know. Whew, Sagittarius. I got some shit going on. Some of y'all got something y'all want to say about like a sexual situation that's gonna make you separate from somebody. Others of you, it's you trying to strategize about a sexual situation in your past that makes you separate from other people. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Or like a toxic situation when you had to deal with somebody, or whatever situation was going on regarding that. For my Sagittarius, right? That's what I feel with y'all. This reading is going to be for my Capricorns. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Capricorns? The Mercury Retrograde, what's going on for my Capricorns? What's going on for my... Ooh, okay. Strength. So, I see y'all letting something go, but I feel like you're aware that you need to. Why is this? Why is this? Because you feel lost. It's like you aware you need to let something go, but you don't know how. I see happiness when you come apart from something, but I feel like it's after you don't take somebody's advice, or it's after you don't follow somebody's lead, or whatever the fuck this is. What's going on with my Capricorns during Mercury Retrograde? It's like letting something go. You know you need to, but you don't know how. What's going on with my Capricorns? Mercury Retrograde. What's going on with my Capricorns? For Mercury Retrograde Spirit. What's going on with my Capricorns for Mercury Retrograde Spirit? What's going on with my Capricorns for Mercury Retrograde Spirit? What's going on with my Capricorns for Mercury Retrograde Spirit? Capricorns, Mercury Retrograde. Ooh, okay. Okay. So for you guys, I feel like be on the lookout for a Sagittarius, a Libra, and a Leo. And a Cancer as well. I felt the need to say that. Let's hear. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Be bold, make the first move. It's time to release negative energy. Be on the lookout for Pisces as well. It's time to balance out spirituality and practicality for some of y'all. Be real, right? Luck is on your side. Full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. You and your beloveds are safe. Confidence is key to your success. New moon in Leo. Spirit, what's going on for my Capricorns during Mercury retrograde, Spirit? What's going on with my Capricorns during Mercury retrograde? So some of y'all being blamed for something in the past. Others of you, somebody loves you, or somebody had feelings for you in the past, or you guys have been very emotional recently, trying to sort through your emotions, trying to be wise about how you should feel, but it's been stressing you out. Whatever this is has been causing you complete stress. It could be a past person who loves you, doesn't have to be, or who you have feelings for. Yeah. Be on the lookout for a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. You guys have you've been trying to decide on how you feel about stressing yourself out. I see some of you guys moving or traveling. I feel like some of y'all are stressed about two people in your life, one from the past and a new person. I'm like, this new person, wow, okay, wow, okay, that was weird. I feel like y'all are holding back from going certain places, some of y'all. Some of y'all feel embarrassed this month, or like you're changing your mind about you conflicted. You all in your head. You're stressing yourself out about being defensive about like some type of communication or some type of travel for some of y'all. I feel like there's two people y'all deal with, some of y'all. You've been trying to decide on how you feel about, expressing how you feel about like whatever you keep to yourself, Capricorn. Could be a situation that y'all had two people and don't have to be, right? Y'all been stressed. Y'all are very defensive. You're resisting expressing how you feel about what you hold back from. Very resistant. I get resistant. Some of y'all are resistant communicating. You're stressing yourself out. Y'all going quiet, Capricorn. There's a particular person in your past who you holding back from, but you stress yourself out as to why. This could have been somebody who you was fucking. Others of you, this is somebody who was in and out of your life, but you still pulled back from this person and you stress yourself out because of it. Be on the lookout for a Leo toward the end of the month as well. I felt the need to say that. You stress yourself out about why you defend yourself about what was said or what was done. Yeah, some of y'all it's about sex. Others of you, this moon card, a lot of spirituality. There's two people that you either been hiding something from or that you've been keeping to yourself about. I see a Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. Some of y'all feel embarrassed or like you're going through this thing where you're conflicted in your mind. Why is this? Because of how you need to express how you feel or about this new life you finna start. Some of y'all changing your mind about this new start you want. Some of y'all changing your mind about the way y'all feel like y'all needed to be raised or some shit like that. I see you guys have been stressing yourself out though. A lot of this has to do with like sex. Also, a lot of this has to do with like how motivated you feel. Your motivation. Taking initiative, Someone from your past definitely got feelings for you, but I feel like you guys are doing this thing where you got this don't fuck with me attitude, and it's like you pulling back from people heavily, Capricorn, for whatever reason. Don't fuck with me. Leave me alone. I'm embarrassed, but I don't know how to say it. Embarrassed by what you need to say. About the secret that you be communicating, but you worry about how do I tell people this? How do I speak on this? How do you? You're defensive about like a past secret with somebody who was either in and out your life, somebody who you was fucking on, or you're defensive. I don't think it's all on sex though. I feel like some of y'all are defensive in regards to your ambition, your drive. You've been resisting traveling somewhere else. Some of y'all been resisting moving, holding back from moving because where would you go? How would I live in this environment if I still lived here? You stress yourself out about where you're going to be and the places you go. When you go places, why are you stressing yourself out about being around certain people? Capricorn. What is that? I can't be around them because they're going to run into me here. That. Let me see this. Yeah. Some of y'all got bored with something you moved on from. I see you guys are focusing on work to distract yourself from it, especially when somebody know the truth about you, about who you were or who you are. You're using work as a distraction and not deal with certain shit. And you shut the fuck up. That's what I'm seeing with my Capricorns. Some of y'all are stressed about the places you go, trying to decide on how you feel about moving. I don't know. That's what I got going on for my Capricorns. That was weird, but that's y'all message. This reading here is going to be for my Aquariuses. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for you guys, my Aquariuses. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquariuses? For Mercury Retrograde, what's going on for my Aquariuses? What's going on for my Aquariuses during this Mercury Retrograde? This Mercury Retrograde, what's going on with my Aquariuses? One more, Spirit. Give me one more. Give me one more, please and thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I feel like towards the end of it, you guys are going to be a lot more vulnerable. Let's get that right out the way. Especially if you feel like you don't have options or you're trying to ignore certain options about why you felt alone or the aloneness that you felt in a certain situation. In the past, you could have felt very alone. I feel like you're starting to realize why, and it's making you more vulnerable. Let me shut the fuck up. What we got going on for my Aquariuses? Spirit, angels, guys. What messages do you have for my Aquariuses during this Mercury Retrograde? For my Aquariuses, what messages do you have for them during this Mercury Retrograde? Be on the lookout for a Pisces. What's going on with my Aquariuses during this Mercury Retrograde? Oh, okay. That was way too many cards. I'm gonna put these over here. Be on the lookout for a Sagittarius, a Pisces, the balsamic moon. You have meditate and contemplate. Look at the bigger picture. A time for healing. Your commitment is being tested. Work through your fears. Communication is key. New moon is Gemini. Conclusions are within reach. Don't let your past hold you back. Expect powerful change. A time to give rather than take. That's a lot of cards for you guys. You guys are going through like very big major shifts, Aquarius. Very big. Conclusions are within reach. The way you used to live your life is very different now. Very different. That's what I feel with this. Especially if you can find the joy and encouragement from situations that used to make you sad or that put you in your box or some shit like that. What we got going on for my Aquarius is during this Mercury Retrograde, Spirit? What we got going on for my Aquarius is during this Mercury. Ooh. Y'all trying to forgive a situation, or you still hurt about it? And I feel like I'm gonna read this upright because the Ten of Swords, right? Yeah, felt very fucked up about like a past situation. You feel like nobody had your self or something like that. Regarding a Virgo or an air sign or an air sign, right? You guys have been fucked up about work as well. Some of y'all have been self-sabotaging the work that y'all do. Y'all haven't been as productive as you need to be, but y'all did it to yourselves. And I feel like that's where the drama comes from. Say that you, or like somebody from your past has been slowly but surely bringing drama into your life. Yeah. Some of y'all are Scorpio. I see Taurus. I see Aries. Yeah. I see Virgo as well. That card. Virgo came up twice. Be on the lookout for a Virgo. Bottom of the day. Yeah, I've been making a decision on the past about like what you hold on to and what you want to let go of, especially with things that you feel like you balance out with the equal give and take. Some of y'all are assessing what you gave and what another person gave in a situation or some shit like that. Y'all are hurt about how you want to go about dealing with a certain person from your past, whoever this is. Somebody who has been slowly getting their shit together. You separated from them and then you started focusing on yourself. But I feel like this Five of Wands and this Death card, y'all are ending dramatic situations and focusing on y'all finances, but also the way you give to people's finna change. You're not finna be so giving, especially with drama that or feeling like you got to compete with situations that you're not finna keep competing for. Aquarius, you're not finna be fighting for something that you feel like only you're fighting for. Is what I feel with this because you got the Three of Swords for your main energy. You're a little fucked up about something, or you're a little separate from something. Could be something you need to be making a decision on in regards to if you want to stay or do you want to go. Some of y'all, others of you, it's really like a situation in which y'all are still hurt from a past situation that you're still reflecting on. Y'all are reflecting on a person or whatever hurt you, somebody who you feel like betrayed you in your past and you used to get into it with them often anyway, or some shit like that. Could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, yeah, that type of shit. Yeah, Gemini, I see them here as well. Pisces, Sagittarius, that type of shit. They have a lot to do with this. Somebody who you feel like was really didn't even have your back, you're gonna be focusing on reflecting like, do I really need this person in my life? Because I don't feel like I can lean on this person, especially if they brought drama into my life after I cut them off that I've been trying to balance out with, focusing on what does give to you, who gives to you, especially in regards to a person who always want to control or they had a way of bullying themselves into your life or trying to control the situation or, it feels like you're reflecting on how to elevate your own life, how to balance yourself out, especially, trying to work on your own business or like, work on things that make you feel better, upper level positions, reflecting on how you can do better in your own life. The direction you want to go when it comes to stepping up from something that really hurt your feelings in the past or really made you feel fucked up. I see you guys taking charge of that. Some of y'all took charge with like not staying in the same place because of whatever you felt like was going to betray you anyway. Because y'all made that move that was smart enough to not stay in the same situation. But I do feel like there's somebody from your past that you separate from, but you focus on yourself for whatever reason. You feel like whatever they did was too fucked up. And I see like the drama is what you're not finna be doing because I feel like you guys are trying to balance things out in regards to like finances and stuff like that. A lot of opening you up emotionally. You're very secretive about like what you separate from and the direction you want to go with it. I see you guys are really taking charge and like focusing on yourself and trying to balance that out. Trying to find a balance between you and another person. Be aware of drama from somebody in your past, somebody who probably already played you before or whatever the fuck this is. Just like it's like the resurgence of somebody who hurt you or whatever the fuck. like that. Pisces. Pisces. What's good with y'all? This is going to be y'all reading for Mercury Retrograde. All right? Let's see what's good with y'all for Mercury Retrograde. This is going to be for my Pisces for Mercury Retrograde. Let's see what we got going on for you guys in regards to this Mercury Retrograde, shall we? Spirit, what messages do you have for my Pisces for this Mercury Retrograde? What messages do you have for my Pisces for this Mercury Retrograde? Pisces. Okay. For one, I feel like if you couldn't get rid of some groups of people or like certain friend groups, I see you still trying to hold on to those as well. You don't understand the situation, or you're blind to a situation that you stay in because you don't have all the details to it. Is what I get oracally with these messages. I also see that you can't get rid of something regarding like your friends or like the groups of people that you deal with because you still carry this world on your shoulders or something like that. What we got going on for my Pisces? Intuitively, that's just what I feel. I feel like things is, you're being looked over though. God is watching you, Pisces. God is watching over you. What we got going on for my Pisces during this Mercury retrograde, Spirit? God is watching over y'all right now. What we got going on for my Pisces for Mercury retrograde, Spirit? What we got going on for my Pisces for Mercury retrograde? Oh. When it comes to the past, time to take a breathe out. We got going on for my Pisces for this Mercury retrograde. Some of y'all might be taking a break from something in your past. Be on the lookout for a Sagittarius and a Taurus. Luck is on your side. Full moon and new moon in Sagittarius. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So it's time to be more realistic. Be on the lookout for a Capricorn, a Leo, and a new moon eclipse. So some of you guys, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Confidence is your key to success, and expect a very powerful change for whatever reason. Pisces. Luck is on your side. Full moon in Taurus. That's when things is gonna feel real heavy for y'all. Be ready for that. These is in order too. So you got the new moon in Sagittarius coming up. That full moon in Taurus is right after it, but like several signs back. That's like damn near around Virgo season or like around summertime. I don't know. I'm not even keeping up with the moon dates, so don't go off of that. What we got going on for my Pisces for this Mercury retrograde, Spirit? Pisces. Pisces, you guys have been in this pause mode. You've been really trying to understand something. You had an epiphany about the past or something like that. What's going on with my Pisces? You got an epiphany about the past. Some of you guys are understanding the work that you want to do. Some of you guys are understanding that the things you've been putting effort into are the things that are hurting you. Let me shut the fuck up with that one. What's this hang woman doing here? Okay. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Ooh. Yeah, you guys are going to be thinking about the past a lot. What's the Ten of Swords doing here? Wow. Okay. So some of you guys are going to feel a little fucked up pretty soon. Feels like whatever you've been putting a lot of effort into has been hurting you. You guys are going to be focused on the past a lot. What's this Two of Pentacles right here? Okay, well, so be on the lookout for a Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces as well. Doesn't really have to be. I see Taurus here as well. You are changing how you feel about drama when it comes to a particular person in your life, somebody who's in and out. Others of you, you're traveling, but it feels like because of some of you guys are moving because of drama, and it feels like you regret that or whatever the fuck this is. You come to regret that later on in life or something like this. Some of y'all have been defending somebody who's very attractive, who you feel like is a burden, a particular person. Something's been hurting you, but you're making a decision on what is a big burden and what's not. You're starting to see where the world on your shoulders is starting to really weigh out. Because if you notice, this is in the same row, but these are damn near like the same cars. How long is you going to hold the world on your shoulders, Pisces? How long do you feel like you need to hold it? Whatever you've been hurt, it's like a self-sabotage type of thing. It's like you hurt yourself, depending on how hard that you keep believing in something or something like that. You guys are going to be putting effort into the past with somebody who's very attractive. A lot of you guys are going to be putting more effort into the way you feel like you used to should have looked or some shit like that. So you guys are going to be embodying this Empress energy, this very attractive energy, especially with the past, bringing things from the past towards you when it comes to like what you used to put effort into. You know, some of y'all put more effort into y'all looks than the way y'all used to be in the past. Whew, you guys are enlightened about a certain person in your past who is kind of like an enemy, and I see you guys could have probably resisted this person and kind of like pushed this person off of you. You're like, you know what? I'm not doing this with you. Somebody who likes to argue, someone who likes to put you in your head a lot, make you overthink. I'm not doing this with you. You became enlightened about this person. It's like, whoa, chill out. So I see you putting more effort in like past situations, especially with somebody who you knew who was attractive, or somebody who's really caught your eye or some shit like that. You guys are feeling hurt because it's like you're making a decision on based off of like how how big of a load you carry. You know, what are your options? Do you betray somebody or do you carry the load? Do you backstab somebody or do you feel fucked up? It's the choice between you and another person. Some of y'all got, whew, y'all became enlightened about whatever you were putting the effort into was the same thing that was hurting you. There's a person from your past who you have a lot of memories about, but you're still weighing your options on them, especially if you're trying to see if they are an enemy or something like that. I see you being very defensive in regards to the way you look, too. Like, you know, this is who I am. This is the way I come across. Back the fuck up. But I feel like a lot of this is about the weight that you carry in regards to the way you come across. Like, okay, if I am like this, so what? This is still who I am. Which, if this is who you were, why is it such a burden to keep up the appearance? But that's another situation. That's another situation with that. I see you guys are going to be thinking about the past a lot. Six of Cups. Very nostalgic. Very much dreamlike. Dreaming about the way that you want to be, the way that you should have grew up, the way that you should have came across to people, the way that you should have presented yourself. I don't know. Let me shut the fuck up. It's like you're trying to become somebody who you want to be. I know I am. I know I can be who I want to be. Be who I want to. That's what I get with y'all, Pisces. Y'all trying to be who y'all want to be. I know I am. I know I am. Be who I want to be. Be who I want to be. That type of shit. I don't know. I want to thank y'all for your time today. If you have any questions, please feel free to inbox me. Should I do a collective message? I don't know. Should I do a collective message? It would make sense if I did, but I don't know if I should do a collective message. Collective message. Maybe I should. Spirit, when it comes to the collective during this Mercury retrograde, right? Let me write this down too. Spirit, angels, guides, what messages do you have for my collective for the retrograde? What messages do you have for my collective during the retrograde, Spirit? During this retrograde, what messages do you have for my collective? Whoa, that's way too many cards. First card, prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, conclusions are within reach. Meditate, contemplate, have faith in your dreams. It's a time to give rather than take. Communication is key. A new romantic cycle begins. Emotions are going to be running very high. Give me 4 cards for my collective, Spirit. One more. For my collective. For my collective, what we got going on for my collective? Ooh, yeah, that's crazy. What we got going on for my collective, Spirit? What we got going on for my collective? When it comes to Mercury retrograde, what we got going on for my collective? What's this doing here, Spirit? What is this doing here? Yeah, what's this doing here? What is this doing here? One more. Oh, yeah. Okay. So when it comes to my collective, right? When it comes to my collective, what's going on with them from Mercury retrograde? Okay. One more for my collective, Mercury retrograde. Because I see it now. What's going on with my collective for Mercury retrograde? Thank you. Wow. Okay. So all this sadness that people have been going through, right? Say that you've been in like this very deep depressive state. It's to motivate you to come together. This is like a setup from the universe to get people to coagulate. And you ever see people who ain't been around each other, but it's like people make them meet up to figure out what they want to do with their life? This is like what God is doing with people right now. He's trying to make people come together and be motivated based off of how fucked up they felt like they was in the past or shit like that. Watch. It's like God trying to bring everybody in a meeting, and you deal with this person, you deal with this person, y'all either deal with the differences or just put y'all shit together. It's like a big ass meeting at the principal office with God, basically, right? Spirituality has a lot to do with this moon card. The death card is transformation, but the 7 of wands is resistance. People have been resisting this change with their emotions. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with people remember how the way they used to present themselves, or people, feeling the way that they used to come across in the world as powerful, but that has to be balanced out with their emotions, especially with their emotions and the way they work. You have to be able to feel and be practical at the same time. He's trying to help us master water energy and earth energy at the same time. Communication is key, especially when it comes to drama, especially when it comes to what people bring in regards to abundance. People are competing for a voice, how to say something. I want something to say. I want something to say. I want to grab. It's like everybody trying to grab the mic. That doesn't need to be happening. What really needs to be focused on is the past, the good memories, the 6 of Cups, the same shit that was in the middle of. This is the same card that was in the middle of Pisces reading. The past, changing the past, changing who you compete with, changing the idea of having to compete with people, because it's like defending the situations that you're trying to balance out with the abundance that you want to bring in. Before God give you all these blessings, he wants you to sort through your bullshit with people. He ain't gonna bless you if you still got things you need to work out, especially emotionally, and especially in reality. Your feelings in real life has a lot to do with this Mercury retrograde, being able to balance them. Balance out, you know, the way you come across. You want to take charge in the world? That's cool. You want to be victorious? Cool. People you compete with are the people that you bring around you. Resisting balancing things out with another person. Why is that? You and this person could be abundant. I don't know. The good memories are ending and it's being replaced with like competition, basically. Secrets with particular people are going to definitely be more clear. Understanding people from your past, you're going to start understanding why they had secrets or why they were like the way they were. That's what I feel with this, so let me just shut the fuck up. I want to thank y'all for y'all time today. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please feel free to click the like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all are dope as fuck. I fuck with all y'all. I'm going to try to get these videos out more often. Feel free to check the part 1 video. That was the one before this one. My life cut out and I had to really start this one again. So my Aries and my Taurus videos, I believe Cancer and Gemini on there as well. I ended Gemini with this one. So I started Gemini with this whole video, but I feel like if you want to get the rest of that Gemini video, click over to that first video as well. Because it got more information over there for you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I want to thank y'all for y'all time today. For real. And I want y'all to have a very nice day. I'm finna take my black ass to sleep. Y'all be smooth.